Morning, guys. Well, today what we're going to do is we've had a little bit of an issue with the garden. Last year we made the mistake of getting a whole bunch of cow manure to put on the garden. Two mistakes. Number one, we made the mistake of putting fresh cow manure as opposed to seasoned manure, although we still got a good garden out of it. This year, of course, it's a year old, so it's better. It's been mixed in with the clay. We've got nice brownish dirt. It looks just so much different than it did. Problem is, there was a whole bunch of not only grass seed, but there was a whole bunch of pigweed, and those things are covered in thorns. They're terrible, and actually they're toxic to pigs, and so it's something that we don't want in there. And so the plan this year is we've got some fabric that we're going to lay down that's permeable. And we've got just one 300-foot roll, because I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it works. We're going to lay down this 300-foot roll, and I'm going to make each piece 30 feet long, and we'll put 10 of them. So we'll get a 30 by 30 square, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if that'll hold the weeds back. We'll put little holes in it all along as we go, and plant everything directly in those holes, and then that way, hopefully, we don't have to deal with as many weeds. So here's the garden this year. You can tell, if you look at it, you can already see there's a ton of grass seed coming up in it. We tilled it about, I would say, a month ago, 3 weeks to a month ago, and we've got all that in there. We've already got a couple of rows of things that are planted here. I'm not sure exactly what Heather has planted, but I do know that these are onions, and the onions are looking good. And I think they can just outcompete the grass seed that's in there, and that'll be okay. But this is the fabric that we have right here. Fabric ought to work pretty well. And we're going to go ahead and start it right here on this corner, go up 30 feet, over 30 feet, and back down, and then hopefully that'll solve the issue. Okay, now we're going to roll it out and we're going to tack it. All right, this is the idea right here. So we're gonna overlap them. I'm going about 2 inches. I don't really know what other people do, but I mean, tell me in the comments if you want what you do, but I'm gonna go 2 inches. I'm gonna see what happens there. And that way I won't lose too much of my surface area that I want to cover. All right, so we got the plastic down. It's actually, we've got about 3 more rows to do over here of plastic. might actually have to leave town on business for a little while, so I'm not going to be able to finish this until I get back. But we did get it down, and the idea is going to be we're going to burn small holes in there, and those small holes is where we're going to plant some of our peppers and tomatoes and things like that. And the idea is we shouldn't have to fight with the weeds, but we'll see. Well, I didn't accomplish it all the first day. I ended up having to do this another day, but we're going to get it done today. Well, I say we're going to get it done. We're going to get most of it done. I'm going to roll out what I have left. And we went ahead and ordered another roll because I really like the way this looks and feels. I mean, if we don't have to pull weeds all the time, then we are going to save some time. I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to see, and we are going to let you follow us on this journey and see what you think about it. Way simpler without all that wind. So this side I shouldn't have to tack down quite as much as I did the other side because I'm going to overlap it and tack it again. The first part of this is done now. We've got all of this plastic down, and it's not terribly hard work. It's just a little bit monotonous. The next step is going to be creating some holes inside the plastic in order to plant our various plants. And we'll take you along for the next part of that journey as well.